Welcome to FADA TV, the video channel created by and for new car dealers and brought to you by the Florida Automobile Dealers Association.
Hi, I'm Ted Smith and this is FADA TV. This is your October update on what FADA is doing to protect your stores and bolster this $75 billion retail auto industry in Florida. I've got a lot to talk about, so please stay tuned till the end. But first, you know, for the past week and a half, everyone has been just heartbroken by the devastation that has barreled through the Panhandle in the form of Hurricane Michael. North Florida has never seen anything like this in our history, a storm of this magnitude. And while you've seen a lot of issues in the Mexico Beach area, to be honest, Panama City got hammered and that's where our stores are. Now, every member dealership I've spoken with in the affected areas has told me things like, we have tremendous damage, totaled dealerships, property damage to our vehicles, our inventory, and employees have lost everything. So Florida, fortunately, and FADA has a charitable foundation that we established a number of years ago. It's called the FADCF, Charitable Fund. It's designed to help these employees who suffer personal hardships in the midst of a disaster like this. Now, in the past, we've been able to give employees funds through the dealer principals to help get their families back to safety and ultimately allow them to return to work. You'll see a list of the dealerships on your screen right now, and those folks have made current donations, and we're so thankful for your help. Now I want you to visit our website, flada.org, to make a donation there towards the foundation. Please know that every single dollar goes to these employees, not to anything else. So I hope you'll be able to help. I can't thank you enough for stepping up and showing your compassion. So I want to switch gears and talk about some of our victories we've had recently. Most recently, we had a tremendous victory for all dealers in the state of Florida, for Hyundai and Genesis dealers specifically. But it all came about when Hyundai tried to do an end run around Florida law and create a new line make under a new license. Our victory on this issue sent a huge message to every one of your OEMs to follow Florida franchise law. Now, why am I reminding you of this? Because this is a great example of how FADA is at work for you. Every other state in the country, most all, went along with what was happening with Hyundai. Here in Florida, we stood up, we said you're violating the law, and we won. If this isn't a great example of why you ought to be invested in FADA, I can't imagine what would be. You know, we never know when these issues will arise, but consistent member support and investments by folks like you are going to always keep us fighting on your behalf in Tallahassee. But the Hyundai Genesis win was just the first step. Right now, Audi is announcing an online program with their e-tron. Volvo has the Polestar. We're watching these programs just as carefully to make sure they don't bypass Florida law. Now, if one OEM wins, your future is compromised. By the way, you know, it's that time of year. On December 31st, you have to get all of your VF licenses as a franchise dealer renewed. You have to take care of your insurance requirements. You have to handle all those documents and fees. Also, the Office of Financial Regulation is requiring you to be updated. So please pay attention. These things are done electronically today. Make sure you get it done. To ensure that your license stays active, your renewal application and all required documents have to be in to the department by December 31st. Don't let that sneak up on you. Now, we want you to stay as engaged as you possibly can with FADA because we're your eyes and ears for laws and rules and regulations. So we have 3 upcoming statewide meetings that you need to know about. We had to reschedule them, so they will be in Tampa on November 8th, Jacksonville on the 13th, and Orlando on the 14th. Again, you can go to flada.org and register right from our homepage. Have you reserved your spot yet? These are very important meetings. You're going to learn things that you don't know. This is your opportunity to get face-to-face with our team of executives and lawyers to discuss manufacturer issues, legislative issues, federal compliance issues. These are crucial meetings for you to be a part of. So again, go online to flada.org and we're looking forward to you registering. Let me just wrap up by reminding you that the Hope Scholarship Program we all know took effect October the 1st. We'd love some feedback from you because we're not exactly sure how many people even began to use that program. You know you've got to do some new things. You have to have new forms from DOR. So I would encourage you to go back and read our information about October 1 if you didn't see it. And we just want you to be really aware of what you need to do relative to the Hope Scholarship Program. We provided complete information there. If you need any help, give us a buzz in Tallahassee. I want to thank you for watching another series of FADA TV, and take a look for our written e-news as well. We'll see you soon.